Hello, Libra. Welcome to your September reading. Thanks so much for being here. I know I normally do one card at a time. However, I gotta be honest with you, I should have done this for Virgo too. I was feeling so tongue twisted with you guys. And I'm like, you know what? Let me just get all the cards out, feel it out, and just kind of go from there. So I am doing a little bit differently for you guys this month and maybe every other sign as well. There's just so much going on and yet nothing going on at the same time. Like there's so much that's happening on the internal place, but on the outside world, I feel as though things are pretty calm and basic. Maybe not huge strides throughout the month of September, moving into October, November, probably a lot of things going on, but I think this is the month of preparation. Preparing for those things and planting the seeds so that you can reap the reward in the next couple of months. Now, the first card that came out is the Ten of Pentacles, which for a foundational place, a card for this card to be in the foundational placement tells me that you are coming from a position of great strength. You are coming from a position of bounty and abundance. You genuinely have a very high value and a lot to offer. Now, this is both a good thing, but it's a bad thing because I think people really want to take advantage of that. People want to cling to you and to ride your coattails. They want to take advantage of what you've created for yourself. And I feel a huge amount of resistance from you, which I don't really think is that bad. You know, I don't think it's bad that you want to protect the things that you've created for yourself because you've done the hard work. Four of Swords. You've figured out how to mentally alchemize your life, right? To change your mindset, to purposefully adjust your vibration to a certain thing, and then to watch it become reality. There are too many people out there in this world that have no idea the implications of their thoughts and emotions. They have no idea the impact of this internal world on their external world. They're operating blind, and you are not blind. Look, I know that my readings are catered to more spiritually advanced people because that's what I am becoming. And I'm not quite at some of your levels yet. I know I'm dealing with really advanced people. And I'm so humbled by the people that watch my videos. I'm like, I don't even know how they find me or why they're even here. But like time and time again, week after week, month after month, I am just floored at the quality of people watching my videos. And so I know what you have. And I know the power of that knowledge. This is going to be a month where you are focused on the material world, right? You're focused on making things, I don't know, whatever it is, creating something, as we see with the Three of Pentacles. There might be some collaborations or creative efforts going on. There might be a lot of communications going on. I suspect you will likely have a significantly social month ahead of you. People will be very drawn to you because we've got Venus coming through your sign. There's going to be a natural magnetism that you're not really going to be able to control. Sun coming through your 12th house as well. So you're having this spotlight being put on you. Same with Virgo, right? The spotlight is getting put on you. And I feel like you're just going to open your arms like this guy and say, yeah, sure, I'll take it. Thank you, universe. More, please. You know, like there's this... Can I put these words together? A sense of humility and entitlement, because you know that the abundance of the universe is in fact yours. You have that intrinsic understanding that we are all connected, we are all one, and we are no separate from it. We are not separate from any other energy or any other person. So we are all entitled to all of it. And you're just like totally in your power. And look what happens. I have to laugh when this card comes out because that cup is huge. It's just huge. I mean, it's bigger than the woman, right? And it represents an opportunity, yes, a potential, yes. There's potential for romance, there's potential for emotional happiness, there's potential for spiritual fulfillment. A lot of times this is something that comes to you. It's heartfelt, it's warm, it's sincere. Sometimes it comes in the form of a text message, or a lot of times I see an Ace of Cups being very unexpected and coming from the most unexpected place. Like, for example, if you were to sit here and really think about where this is coming from, you would be so far off base when it actually happens. Like there's no point in trying to guess where this comes from. It's usually something that you are pleasantly surprised by. And you've been just slammed with aces this year. It's like month after month, ace, 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 all over the place. Some you've taken, others you left behind, and still no shortage of them whatsoever. As we come down into the second row here, we have Judgment and Strength reversed. Now, I'm not surprised that Judgment comes out because you have the 12th house activity, you've got Mercury going in there, and if you haven't watched the Virgo, it may apply for you, especially for Libra ascendant specifically. But, this is Hermes, Mercury, going down into the quote-unquote underworld, our inner depths of our psyche, our memories, our past lives, and with the black and the white pillars there representing our conscious versus our unconscious selves. And he's connecting with the things that need to be addressed. He's communicating with the things that want to become unearthed. He's going to bring those messages back to you. The reversal of this, to me, suggests that there's a delay of some kind. That the light bulb might not quite turn on as quickly as you might think. There's fear here, and I'm not quite sure why or where that fear is really coming from. Because you have so much positivity. You have so many amazing things going on for you. I'm wondering if you fear leaving people behind. And I'm not talking about the ex that, treated you badly. I'm talking about the people that you really genuinely love. And the people that you see on a regular basis and your best friends, but the people that aren't evolving with you. And you want them to come along. You want them to be a part of this journey with you. Like, you guys are at a point now you're like, I totally don't even think about that guy anymore. I'm not even worried about it. I know what I've got. I know what I've got going on. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel sad. I don't feel regretful. I'm very much at peace with what I've done or what has been done to me, like whatever, whichever way it goes. I'm at peace with that. And it's made me more whole. It's made me more of a person, more of a spiritual entity that can come and actually do my duty in helping to awaken the earth or whatever it is you're doing, But yet there's still like a clinging perhaps to like, let me just point this out, okay? Because we've got the three, like, I need to read the mythology on these cards. I read them for the strength, or for the major arcana, but not the minor arcana yet. So for those of you who know a lot about mythology, you'll probably know who these are. But, you know, here we have I'm just going to call them the three ghosts. And we have the three ghosts here as well. I think they're both representing the same thing. They definitely have something to say. It's going to be an opportunity for you to reach a new level of authenticity, even more. There's always new layers of that. There's always new layers of truth, right? It's the never-ending blossoming rose. And it's just layer after layer. And I have a feeling that there's going to be a new layer that comes onto the docket here. You may feel debilitated in some kind of way because of those ghosts. There's no need here to be afraid if you do in fact feel afraid. I said this for Virgo, I'm going to say it for you as well. I don't know why you guys, of all the side-by-sides in the zodiac, I feel that Libra and Virgo are the closest, like you, okay, so you and Virgo, and then Libra and Scorpio are like the closest interconnected side-by-sides. And and I might throw Pisces, Aquarius in there as well. I don't really quite know why that is. It's just my thing. But, oh, why was I saying that now? Oh, this is what I told Virgo. So I said, I went to this conference and there was a woman there, Elizabeth Wilcock, who did a presentation, and she talked a lot. She's like, has 5 black belts in the martial arts. And she was talking about this Aikido principle, and one of the masters of this, you know, this teaching or this art, he's known for saying this. He says, fill yourself with power and invite the attack. And I feel like that's what you guys are going to need to do, because you do have so much to lose, you know? I mean, you can't really lose it. The 10 of Pentacles doesn't necessarily mean money, okay? This is your spiritual, what you have acquired spiritually in this lifetime. So no one can really take that away from you. But you can get sucked in to things and situations and sucked into people's drama or whatever that takes away from continuing along down this path. And this 8 of Swords, these demons, these ghosts, whatever they are, they can be frightening, but only as long as you give them that power to be. And that's what the 8 of Swords always for me represents, is fear and doubt, keeping us stagnant. But you have nothing to be afraid of. See, here we have the Knight of Swords running just gallantly into the 5 of Wands. And this is actually a card that is for Gemini with the 2 twins, but it is your, you know, also represents your duality, your scales. But they're moving in the same direction. Your masculine and feminine, your light and dark pillars, right? Your conscious and subconscious. They seem to be aligned. Running into the 5 of Wands, which is a battle. Slaying of the dragon. Fill yourself with power. Invite the attack. You have a lot to fight for. You know? And I feel like this 5 of Wands is representative of your friends and your family and the people that just really aren't on board with you. That really just don't, you know, have the spiritual development that you have. That don't have the understanding of their own spirituality that you have. I'm wondering what role you play in their spiritual path. This is a lead by example situation. You can't go in, right, and just like tell them what to do. This is get down in the trenches and show them what to do. And I think that's what you're going to feel the pressure to do this month. A lead by example. And you may be afraid of things. You know, there may be people or things that do resurface, all right, that could steal time and energy away from you. But again, they only have as much power as you give them. The Strength card reverse does make me feel a little bit sad. Because it tells me that you don't see in yourselves what I see in you. And what other people see in you. And that's the problem with Libras. I just want to smack them across the face and be like, oh my gosh, you are so awesome. You are so awesome. And you totally deserve all the good things that come to you. It's almost as though you're sitting here smack dab with the 10 of Pentacles, but you're still behaving on a 3 of Pentacles level. Be sure to give yourself credit. I think I almost say that every month as well. Be sure to give yourself credit. The more at peace you can be with things, the more meditation you can do, the easier any of this stuff is gonna go. Remain in your authenticity as seen with the 4 of Swords. Remain in your truth at all times. Keep the alignment going that you've achieved. I know you've achieved it. I know you have. It's right here. I don't see any discombobulation going on within you. It seems to be external circumstances or resurfacing of things. Some of you may have an energy vampire that comes up to play and wants to, you know, take some of your energy away from you. Let's clarify each of these rows, yeah? So let's pull out one card for each of these. So to clarify the 4 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups, which is a beautiful message in and of itself. Four of Pentacles. Maintain the standard. You've raised the bar. You have set yourself up for abundance, okay? You have set yourself up for new things, new opportunities all across the board. Keep that standard solid. This is an unbending, stubborn energy, but that stubbornness can be extraordinarily beneficial for you in the long run, okay? It is grounded, it is planted firmly, but there's a guardedness here too. And I think you do need to be on guard a little bit, especially if you are dealing with some energy vampire people. And like I said, like I know that there are people that you really love that you're like, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Be careful of how you handle that, right? Lead by example. Like I said, it's not about you running into the battlefield and telling them what to do. It's about you running into the battlefield, grabbing your weapon and just leading the pack. The dark horse of the zodiac, the unexpected leader, the one that stands up and says, follow me. You know, people expect Capricorn, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer sometimes to like be that person, but no, 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 no. Libra is the one in this scenario. Libra's the one that does that. Okay? You're the one that people want to follow. Oh, okay, so for the second row, The High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. Look, they almost look exactly the same. This is a card of Leo. Her lion there. And of course, we all love the High Priestess. Again, the black and white pillars. See, the artist here in this deck purposely created the same image. It's the same underworld. It's the same place. She is the queen of the underworld, and he is here to bring up some kind of message for you to work through, for you to deal with, for you to slay your dragons, to slay your ghosts, you know? And those aren't, you know, I'm not trying to say that to be scary. It's like past stuff that we haven't quite rectified. This is you stepping into your royalty. How beautiful is she? Oh my gosh. How beautiful is she? Stepping into the majesty of your own creation. This is the one with the golden touch. And you certainly have gold in your cards. This Eight of Swords and Five of Wands, it's almost like it's just so insignificant compared to everything else. It's so petty and ridiculous. And I don't see you about to get caught up in it. You know, I don't see you like really skulking around down there. If you do go down there, like I said, it's to make the change. And then we got two more. King of Swords and Seven of Swords. That's you, Libra. Just FYI. King of Swords. 100% it's you. That's the scales and everything. In this deck, the cardinals are represented by the kings and the fixed signs are represented by the queens. Okay, and then we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords goes hand in hand with the Eight of Swords and Five of Wands. See, if you step away from your intuitive messages with the High Priestess that she's giving you, if you step away from what Hermes is trying to say, if you ignore anything internal that's going on, you're just heading into the dark. You're just staring at your own shadow. The moon is a provider of light as well. We must look to the feminine energy within us if we wish to be guided. I'm thinking, hold on, I'm sorry. I know I'm pausing. Seven of Swords is such a sneaky energy. It's so like backdoor, like deceptive, you know, doing what you shouldn't be doing kind of thing. If you are dealing, I'm going to throw this off a little bit now. If you are dealing with a Knight of Swords, if you are dealing with someone, a Gemini, another air sign, or a fire sign here, and they seem to be egging you on, or they seem to be instigating certain things, they seem to be trying to drag you into something, okay? I really do not see you falling for it. I really, really don't. I see you so far detached from what people are telling you and what from people are trying to get you to do, that like it's just like you're an untouchable. I feel like I've said that to you a couple months in a row now. Is that you guys? I feel like it's someone. Maybe it was Aquarius. I don't remember. But someone, you guys in this scenario are untouchable. You remain unaffected, which is great as long as you choose to be. You can get sucked in if you allow it, but you don't have to. You know, and this person can say whatever the heck they want. They can do whatever they want. It's kind of irrelevant. You know, it's just let them do it. You know, you can't live their life for them. You can't force them to understand their true essence. You know, the only thing you can do is to live your life according to your spiritual practices and just watch things manifest positively in your life. That's all you can do. Keep that standard high. Step into your royalty. Step into your king or queen self. Sit up on that spiritual throne, right? People can come to you if they want to learn. You're there for them. I know you are. And that, again, maybe is the saddest part, you know, is leaving the people that you really genuinely love behind to walk that spiritual path there, to sit up on that spiritual throne, knowing that you are now somewhat different. You know, you are different. Lots to clarify. Lots and lots to clarify in the comprehensive. That link will be down below in the description box. Thank you guys so much for being here. I absolutely wish you nothing but the best. All right, thanks. Take care.